Hi, and welcome to the second week of This Week in Clinical AI. My name is Jeremy. I'm the General Manager of Solutions at Lucent Health. Thanks to all of you who commented and encouraged us after our first episode last week, especially to the person who wrote in, "Jeremy, you've got a face made for radio and a voice made for newspapers." Mom, I really appreciated that. Topic number 1, news that highlights the practical and responsible use of AI. In a study that was published this past week, researchers at Carnegie Mellon and the Center for AI Safety found that they were able to easily thwart the safety systems that are part of the major chatbot engines. And they were able to do this by just throwing a bunch of nonsense at the chatbot engine as a string that follows an ordinary question being asked of the chatbot. In other words, they could circumvent all of the safety systems that supposedly existed in the chatbots to prevent against dangerous responses being provided to the user. This is of concern because more and more folks are suggesting, rightly, that generative AI has an opportunity to contribute to better efficiency, productivity, better patient outcomes in healthcare. And so if it's so easy to thwart the safety systems that have been built into these engines, it means that we've got to take a hard look at safety. Safety needs to be built into clinical AI systems from the ground up. Some say that the very nature of open source systems is that by having thousands of developers working on them, they will inherently be more safe because you have more engineers looking at potential flaws. Others suggest that open source software means you are giving plenty of people an opportunity to figure out how to thwart these systems. There's a lot more work to do, but this was a concerning study and a good one to be released and a reminder of the importance of safety. Topic 2, how gray my hair looks in this room with this lighting. No, seriously. Topic number 2, some overzealous and I think impractical advice as it relates to clinical AI. Two partners at Andreessen Horowitz, the investment firm, published a commentary this week in which they argued that AI is going to solve all of healthcare's problems. They actually said that. They said that AI is going to solve the labor shortage because you won't need to hire people to use technology anymore. You can simply create AI robots who will substitute for people. They said that AI will solve the access problem in healthcare because you will no longer have a labor shortage, and that AI will solve the cost problem in healthcare because you will now have plenty of people to deliver services, and therefore healthcare will not be so expensive anymore. I admire the optimism. I think this has to be viewed as unrealistic. Healthcare has been traditionally very slow and deliberate to adopt information technology. I don't think it's going to be any different with respect to AI, and in fact it should not be, because the practical and responsible deployment of AI in healthcare, the practical and responsible deployment of clinical AI is so important. Healthcare workflows are insanely complicated, but more than that, the economic incentives for delivering healthcare in the United States do not reward the greatest efficiency and the best patient outcomes. Unfortunately, neither does state or federal policy. So, AI has a tremendous potential to contribute to better delivery of healthcare with greater efficiency at lower costs, but it is not a panacea. It will not solve all of our problems magically like a Harry Potter wand. It will require the practical, responsible, and careful deployment of systems that use artificial intelligence in an intelligent way.